I had the e-brake on.
Oh.
Squish and I are leaving Red Robin here in Prescott. We had to come back and get Lily's sunglasses because she left them at the table. And we went to Costco. But anyways, I'm just making this because we're gonna go to the video game store. Come on, lady. Oh my gosh, this person doesn't know what they're doing. Going to the video game store. Check it out, because my buddy moved stores. You guys have seen it if you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. But now he's got a new one, and it looks really cool, so we're gonna go check it out. It's the closest video game store to us. We live at least an hour and a half away though, and that's the closest one, huh? Mm-hmm. So, do you have any hopes or dreams, Squish?
About what?
About what kind of games are in there, or are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know, that's what I mean.
I'm at a stoplight. He's probably doing a horrible job of filming this, by the way.
Sorry.
Hold it up more.
Like this?
Yeah, no, like out here.
I can't.
You can do it, Squish.
Here.
It's so hot in here.
It is. Bumping it though, like.
Alright, so video game store. I'll try to do some filming when we get there. I don't make any promises. But I'll definitely show you guys what we get. Of course, it's all retro stuff. He sells some new stuff. They sell some new stuff, but they mainly, you know, want to try to keep old games flowing through the hands of the people of the universe. Because we don't want people to throw them away, right?
Right.
You can talk, you can say stuff.
No, I don't have anything to say.
You don't have anything to say?
Nothing.
What was the last game you played?
Pokemon on my DS.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just did.
Yeah, I just played it. I suck at this.
What'd you play at the house?
I think it was Rocket League or Forza Horizon 3.
No, what'd you play this morning?
Oh, I played Wave Race 64 with Kylie.
With who?
Cuckleball.
It's been a while since we made a video.
Yeah, I said Kylie. I meant Coco. There's Costco.
Alright, so if you guys live in the area, you definitely got to go to this game store, Black Box Gaming. Anyways, it's gonna get loud because this Jeep's really loud, so we'll talk later.
East. Alright, how do I turn it off? Do I press this button?
Look at, show the stupid door.
Oh! Okay.
Come on. Hi, how's it going? Good, how are you? Good.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are
Did
you?
you read the door?
I did.
I was like, do you need to go back outside and stare at the door again?
I made him film it.
Hi. What do you think
It's awesome.
of the new space? It's better,
It's
huh?
way better.
Look at this.
I like the parking.
Yeah, no kidding. So, I couldn't put merchandise in here because I can't see it. deal. So instead, this is the game room. So this TV is the PS4 with the virtual reality headset, and then this one is Genesis, NES, and the modded Xbox, and this one is SNES, N64, GameCube, and Wii. So people can just sit in here and play games.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's way cool.
I like it. It's a better space. I'll be back.
What's in there?
$1 Game Boy games.
$1 games?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. We should get some Game Gear games if there's any in there.
Sean Paul Moore's Pro Snowboarder.
Did you see me signing those papers?
What papers?
Over here. That guy who's standing back here.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Just sold the business.
Shut up. Shut your face. I was like, no way. Yeah, $10 million.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
My kid and I play with these. But here are those Sega Genesis stuff I was telling you about for in the store.
Oh yeah. That's a clean box too.
Start off with got Pokemon box.
Dang.
But look at this. I picked this up at Game On last year. The game inside's still sealed too.
Holy cow.
Now I'm not one to collect sealed games, but my wife surprised me with it because this is one of the last 2 high-end GameCube games I need. I still need NCAA Basketball 2K3 because that's like technically a holy grail. It's like over $100. But then the holy grail of, let's see what's in it. Actually, this one is pretty rare, but that's not the rarest.
Where do you get your sleeves from?
VideoGameBoxProtectors.com. If you buy a lot of them, you can get them for super cheap. But then the holy grail of the games, the holy grail of the GameCube collection is going to be the Panasonic GameCube. But as for the games,
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime and combo.
back in the holidays, it was only released for a limited time. There's not a lot of copies out there. You may see like 3 on any given time on eBay.
Did you buy it in a store?
No, I tuckered down and I bought that one off eBay because I got it was on a bid and I got a really good deal on it and I was like, I'll take it. This one I actually have for sale at the store, not this exact one, but I won this on a bid because I'm a sucker for GameCube boxes, GameCube games that are in boxes, and saw this and I won a bid. It was like $150 I won for this one. However, they're all sealed in there.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So they opened the plastic around this,
but
and then left the games.
They didn't open the games.
Jeez.
And then like another Resident Evil one. There's 2 variants of this box. This is the Pure Evil set, but there's a second variant where it has a little picture right here. I need that one, and then I need the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe box to complete my box collection, or at least what I want.
You are a Super Monkey Ball fan, huh?
I am.
Yeah.
Get this. So the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe set has Super Monkey Ball and Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, I think, or maybe 2. I can't remember which 2 it is. The games inside aren't important because they're like $10 games. The box on the outside is what makes it worth $250.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid insane. And then there's this one too, for all the Resident Evil fans out there.
Oh yeah, I love these 2.
This is the GameStop Special Edition one for Resident Evil 4, and this came with the picture and the game.
Yeah, little artwork and. I just got the Skyrim Special Edition in the tin.
Oh, nice.
For Xbox One, but
the new remastered one.
Yeah, the remastered one.
Nice.
Nintendo Powers.
Oh yeah, those are all my Nintendo Powers. That's the only thing I really care about when it comes to old
Like magazines.
and
Yeah.
stuff,
I like comics. This was never a part of my childhood or any part of my gaming. So like, I don't know. It just doesn't have like any kind of meaning
like
to
a
me.
nostalgic effect.
Yeah,
to you?
like as a collector, I would just like to get them, but it wouldn't mean anything other than to say I have them, you know.
See, for me, like the way my gaming childhood went was, my mom found an NES at a garage sale, and that's the first console I ever played on. Never got a Super Nintendo, never found one. She ended up getting a Sega Genesis at a garage sale, so I had the Sega Genesis instead of the Super. And then the very first new console that I ever got was an N64 that she bought me for Christmas.
Really?
And that was like the best, it's still the best Christmas.
Yeah, that was the first console I ever got for Christmas, was a Nintendo 64.
It was Nintendo, it was this game, Super Mario 64, and GoldenEye were the two games that I got when I originally got the console.
That's so cool. See, I love these the boxes.
Yeah, these are awesome.
64 boxes and the color and
they protect it too. And this is my hidden gem for the 64 collection right here. This Star Soldier. If you like shmups, you know what shmup is?
Yeah,
it's like
shoot
the
'em
overhead
up.
shoot 'ems. Yeah, this is one of the very few for the actual N64. I didn't even know about this one day until I was researching newly listed on eBay, because I like to get an idea of what prices are that people are asking, what people are paying for stuff, and found that and realized how good of a game it was. And then the one everybody talks about and wants.
yeah.
Bad Fur Day.
And I like the game. I don't love it.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
fun.
the only reason it piqued so much interest is because it's like the only N64 game where they like were allowed to cuss
Naughty. Yeah.
and burp and fart and all that
Right.
stuff, you know?
It's just as good on original Xbox.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have it. I'll get it one of these days.
But the NES is probably my favorite of all time. I mean, it's the one I had the most nostalgic like emotion to because it was the first console that I ever had.
Do you know how many you have?
578, and I need 600. Yeah, I'm exactly 100 away from completing a license collection. I don't collect anything on a license. Everything was licensed by Nintendo. So like, you know when you see like the black hearts and stuff?
Yeah.
That's considered a unlicensed game.
Okay.
So I only collect licensed. If you were to go for a complete collection, I think it's, I don't remember the exact number, but it's over 800. I know that.
I mean, does that include outside of North America? 800?
Okay, so there's only a few games that are considered part of a complete collection that are not not in the United States, and it's like there's Aladdin and Aussie Rules Football. It's the only ones that price charting, which is a good place to look to see what you need, recognize as being part of the full collection. All foreign games aren't really included because you're looking at a whole different cartridge at that point. You're talking about Famicom
Well, that's
cartridges,
true, yeah.
you know.
Famicom.
But like,
Yeah.
I'll show you. Nowadays they come out with, like, here's one of my favorite games to actually play, the Nintendo World Championships 1990. This is the reproduction cart, but we've had a lot of tournaments at the store with this one.
I was gonna say you're just gonna show off.
Well, this one, the reproduction's worth about 150. Obviously, the gray one's worth about 15,000, and the
Yeah.
gold one, the last one that sold for $101,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
But
That's
then-
cool though.
I don't know if you ever heard of a guy named John Riggs.
Yeah.
Well, his buddy,
John Blue Riggs.
yeah, his buddy made these.
Oh, nice.
And what these are is each individual character has its own story and own game. So every single one of these games, like this is Raphael's story. That one's Leonardo's or Donatello's story, Michelangelo, and then Leonardo. They all have their own stories, own gameplay. And if I had to compare this to any game, I'd probably say they all play kind of like Turtles in Time.
But it's in a unique original game that somebody made.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite ones. This is what I got from the Game on Expo, their inaugural year. It's numbered out of 200, signed by Games31, the guy who put on the entire event. And on the back, you got Pat the NES Punk signature.
Oh, dang.
You have, this one's Norm. I think this one's Norm. Yeah, Norm the gaming historian. Then Billy and Jay from the Game Chasers. So it's definitely a one of a kind, for sure.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then this is like a port from the Sega Master System. The most expensive, I don't really have any high-end NES games. The most expensive NES game I have is probably this one. Zombie Nation. And you literally, in that game, you're a flying zombie head shooting fire out of your mouth, trying to take down buildings and helicopters and people. It's insane, yeah. But that game's probably worth around $330. And that's the most expensive NES game I have. Got a bunch of box stuff. My favorite game of all time on the NES is 3D World Runner. And this one, it's like I mean, if you can see the graphics, you're actually running forward. You're like jumping over obstacles, dodging like worms and different mythical creatures, and and you actually, this came with 3D glasses.
Really?
And there's parts of it where it was actually, when you put them 3D glasses, it would be 3D. And it was like the first of its kind. It was so innovative that I...
Acclaim too. That's cool.
Any Nintendo fanboy, once they start collecting for NES, they realize how great the TurboGrafx was. So I got my my wife bought this, the TurboGrafx complete box. The Turbo Express, which is cool about this, is the handheld version plays the exact same cartridges as the actual console.
Yeah, that's so cool.
She bought this for me and this for me, and then 13 games. So this is what a TurboGrafx cartridge looks like. It literally is just like a credit card, almost. But she bought me those and all 13 games, all for our anniversary last year.
Dang.
I married a winner.
Best wife ever.
Yeah. And then this is the deluxe set NES. This is the first one. There's two different versions of this. There's this one, and then there's one without the picture. Well, I believe the one without the picture actually came out first. And what this is the reason Rob the Robot was put in with the deluxe set was because when Nintendo originally tried to come to the United States, Atari had crashed the market years before. And Americans didn't want anything to do with video games. So Nintendo's ploy to get their system into the United States was to bundle it as a toy. This actually showed up in the toy section, not in the electronics section. So then when people realized what it was and they realized how much they loved the system, that's when America accepted it, and that's why you see the different versions nowadays, like the control deck and stuff. But that's the first NES that was released.
Yeah, just a robot. You know, hey, come buy a robot.
There's only 2 games. There's only 2 games that are even compatible with it too. It's
with the robot. Yeah, yeah.
Gyromite and Stack Up. Do you guys have this?
No,
Black Ops 2?
We have Black Ops 2.
Well, do you know the collector's edition? Well, do you know the collector's edition?
Collector's edition.
Here you go. Here you go. It's because I'm a Modern Warfare guy.
You're modern, yeah.
I'm a Modern Warfare guy.
Dude, no way, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I was literally going to bring it in the store anyways, but might as well give it to you guys. Alright, you guys want to help me carry this out?
Yeah, what are you going to do? You taking all those?
All of the Sega stuff.
Okay. Here, buddy, I'll put that in my pocket.
Sega doesn't belong in a Nintendo room.
Sega.
So Metal Storm, this manual is worth about 50 bucks. The game itself is worth like 130, complete it's worth like 300. But this NES game is awesome in the fact that it's like an anti-gravity game. You can play on the ground or you can play on the ceiling, and you can switch it.
Oh, wow.
You're like a robot that goes around taking out enemies, but you have this anti-gravity effect where like you can be on the ground or you can switch the gravity and everybody goes to the roof.
So they're pretty strategic then, like
it is. It's super hard. Like literally, like 2 shots kill you, and you don't get lives. You start over when you die.
Oh,
it's one of those games.
That's cool though. And Virtual Boy in the box.
Not only is it in the box, but I'm only doing this to show off. But look at this. I was actually considering doing an unboxing for this. It's still sealed.
No way.
Yeah, it's never been opened.
I mean, how do you know?
Well, by pictures.
Let's pull it out.
By pictures. Yeah, let's pull it out and open it. Actually, I will pull it out.
Oh no! What if
I'm not gonna
open?
I'm not gonna unwrap it, but
look at that. That is so cool.
Just gonna do it without breaking anything.
Get 6 free Duracell batteries.
That. Even comes with tennis.
Dude.
The sealed Virtual Boy.
You got a brand new Virtual Boy.
This will be getting opened up on video at some
2017.
point. And I'll get so much hate for opening a sealed item.
Alright, let's go over what we picked up from Black Box Gaming. Okay, first things first is I picked up this Sega Game Gear handheld. Really cool, pretty good shape. So got that at Black Box Gaming. Pretty good deal on that. I'm pretty happy with this. It's cool, I never had one, so we picked up some games to go along with it. So we got these here. Like that. Next, I just picked up a complete in box breakout for the Atari. We like to collect for the Atari. It's fun. It's cheap. Then we got for the Sega CD Dolphin the Echo Dolphin, Echo the Dolphin for Sega CD. And it's also got multiple games, so Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, Golden Axe, and some racing game. But that's pretty cool. Picked that up over at RetroRemixed store. Got an aftermarket Sega Genesis controller. Works good too, I've been using that. Picked up this green Nintendo 64 controller, and this has the upgraded GameCube stick, which works really good. It's way better than the N64 original. It's a little shorter, and it's got rubber. There we go. Works good. So they put that in at the store, so I bought this from them at the store. You can bring in controllers too, and they'll swap out sticks for you for a fee. I don't remember. It's pretty cheap. And another one for the Nintendo 64 was this boxed golden super pad. Really like this. Just like, think it's cool to have a box with the controller. On the NES, we got Skate or Die and Wizards and Warriors. This is Yemenite's favorite game on the NES, or maybe even favorite game of all time. Pretty cool. Happy to have this. Trying to build up the NES collection. We don't have a ton, but we're getting there. We're getting quite a few now. Been going out and finding games. So Skate or Die and Wizards and Warriors. This one is really fun. Been playing it, and it's kind of tough, but it's a good game. Sega Dreamcast. We got Virtua Fighter and Max Steel. So 2 good games for the Sega Dreamcast. Have very few games for the Dreamcast. Maybe what, 6? So we're gonna keep trying to collect more of those. Then on the original Xbox, we've got Munch's Odyssey, Oddworld game, and we've got Gun. And I love this game so much. I played a lot of this game when it came out on the Xbox, and I had never played Munch's Odyssey, but I've played it now, and it's pretty fun. So if you find them, pick them up. If you're into Xbox and you collect for it, or you have one and play it, these 2 really good games so far. Really like them. Picked these up at Black Box Gaming as well. PlayStation 2, we've got Ready to Rumble Boxing. This was real cheap, $2.99. This is okay. So this one we found at Goodwill. Picked that up. No manual, but $3, not bad. Some Sega Genesis Cyborg Justice. Right? I mean, you got to have Justice if you're a cyborg. NHL 94, I've never played this game, but they say that it's some people's favorite sports title ever. So, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to trying it out on the Sega Genesis. And then Road Rash, we have Road Rash 2, so had to pick up the first Road Rash on the Sega Genesis. Now we have it. And we got these at Black Box Gaming. And this amazing collector's edition Black Ops 2. Kevin from Black Box Gaming gave this to us. He knows we're big fans of the Black Ops series of Call of Duty. It's our favorite series, and we got this, and I couldn't be happier. I mean, it's pretty amazing. This is really awesome. Take a look here. Comes with this really cool tin case for the game. It's like brand new. And you get this box with these really cool collector coins. So, yeah, awesome. You know, we didn't get it when it came out, and I regret not doing stuff like that. I'd like to get collectors things when they come out, and then you know they're only for a limited time. So that was super cool that RetroRemixed gave this to us. Really appreciate it. That was awesome. So awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog of our first game pickups video. We got all this stuff except for Ready to Rumble. We got all this stuff at Black Box Gaming in Presque Valley, Arizona. Really cool retro video game store. They sell new and used stuff. Good prices, great people who work there and run it. And we go there like all the time. So we'll have more game pickup vlogs, and our other vlogs will be coming up. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Slime. Time? Slime.
This is what you use on your channel? Yeah. All the drone footage. You see the drone footage. I think it's so nice. Dude, and it's like, it's full pump too. So So you put your phone or an iPad here, right?
Yeah.
So this is where all your video happens. You can control your camera, you can do everything from here. You can do pretty much any function from here. However, when it's...
Who farted?
Hand it to him, 3 seconds later, boom.